welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, tell a friend. Alrighty, so on the docket today, oops, sorry about that, y'all. You know we're not professional. On the docket today, we have Sister Wives, Season 18, Episode 6, The Understatement of the Year. Ciao. Janelle, I'm gonna need you to speak up, Janelle. I'm gonna need you to speak up. Oh. So Jamal, what'd you think about this episode?
Oh, for me, there wasn't much there overall. I mean, it just really felt like this is just one of those episodes they put in to move the story along. I mean, Christine is still in Christine mode, like she don't give a shit, and I'm here for it. She just
Mm-hmm.
she just don't care. Love it, and I like the relationship she has with her children, and when
Mm-hmm.
she says, "I really like my kids." I really enjoyed that. And was it Aspen who said that when Christine said like to find out that I was with someone who just wasn't who was never physically attracted to me, it was like she's all it makes me scared to get out there. I've only been with one person, so what if I'm bad at basically what if I'm bad at everything? 'Cause I've only been with this one person and I just found out like he ain't like nothing I did. And then
Mm-hmm.
it was Aspen when she said, like, that's something I don't think I can get past. And her kids were just so supportive of her.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it because they don't have this idealized fantasy of their father. They're they know who their daddy is and how their daddy has treated their mama. And I like the fact they're not these children, McKelty,
Mm-hmm.
are sticking by their mama. I appreciate that.
Well, I don't know. I think the reason why the you didn't really get anything out of this episode was because of the first segment. I didn't care about Christine and her kids. I care about Christine and her confessional going all the way off or laughing or saying, I'm so angry at what he did to Savannah. I care about Christine. I don't give a fuck about any of her kids. Sorry. But they're not the sister wives. That's not why I tune in.
Right. I mean, like I said, like I said, I didn't get much out of it because Christine is just doing Christine things. I mean,
Right.
this is why. Like for me, this show, honestly, this show should no longer be called Sister Wives. It should be called Christine and Dim. That's just how I see it. That's just how I see the show now.
Well, here's the thing. That first segment, you know what I took away from it? Um Tony liked ice cream and want her to taste all the flavors.
Right.
And I
That's
was
what you're
going with
doing.
her down to Baskin Robbins because I've been saying that for the longest time. Um, and I think that's about it. Oh, and when Christine admitted, like, and when Christine said, you know, what if I can't kiss? What if, I can't do all of that? What if I don't do it well? I had one relationship, one person I only ever kissed, and apparently he didn't like it. This is part of the mental manipulation that this man has done on these women. He's kept them there under financial constraints and an
Hmm.
emotional abusive constraint because he basically has this woman thinking that she can't perform. Y'all obviously knew how to do something right 6 kids later.
Right.
6 kids later, but this woman is doubting herself as a sexual being.
And my whole thing was like this: like how, and you just said like how you like not physically attracted to someone, but you got 6 kids. And we
True.
all know you, and we all know that y'all didn't just have sex 6 times. Quit playing.
Oh my god. Hello everyone in the chat. Hi Sunway. Hi Erica. Hi Tracy. Hey Rodney. Hey Black Lavender. Let's see. Hey Ryan. Erica says that conversation about tasting all the ice cream was stupid. The first part about her sampling all the flavors, I was down with. But then when I think it was McKelty who said, "Oh, he's tasted all the flavors," I was like, "Whoa."
Oh, that was
Um,
McKelty.
I think it was like,
Who's married to Tony? I thought McKelty's married to Tony.
ain't she? Y'all, I can't keep up. Yeah, because Aspen's with Mitch.
Okay, so yeah, I tune McKelty out always.
Exactly. But I agreed with what he was saying because remember when she first left, I was like, I hope she get like everybody, like big black
Right,
men, like everybody. I agree with that because she's only ever had one, and it's Cody. Yak. Like, Stella, get your groove back again and again and again and again. I was for that. I didn't mind the ice cream analogy. I kind of agreed with it. Um, but I didn't. I don't expect her to be a whore. Don't get
right.
me wrong, but I just I wanted her to like sling a puss around a little bit, see what it hit. I don't know. I don't know what they got out there in Utah. McKelty said Tony tried all the favors. Yes, she did. She did. And I was just like, we
And
didn't
she
need
seemed
to know
mad
that.
about it too.
She
She
proud of
seemed real.
that.
She seemed no. She seemed real mad about that too.
Who?
Like whoever
McKelty?
said, because she said like, yeah, he sampled all the flavors twice before he settled on me. I'm like, oh, you sound bitter.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
was he sampling the favors while y'all was together the first time? Never mind. Oops.
Mm.
Oops.
Not, yes, I wanted to hear that kitty cat. I wanted it slung hither and yon. Hither and yon. Since her celebrity crush is Shamar Moore, I wanted Christine to date a black man. Yes. Yes. Like I was picturing her with a football player.
Mm.
Just for the intimidation aspect. So like if Cody come up with his two curly cues, his two like cheese doodles that hang down his face, that the football player just go boom and just hit him.
Well, I want to say I'm just gonna be real messy. I was hoping like she was in Coach Shaw's DMs, talking about how you doing.
Oh, but he can't get away from his other family.
I mean, isn't he like polygamous? Didn't he say he'd be willing to take on like another wife or something? Christine comes ready
He's
made.
not polygamous. He's Muslim, so he
Oh, Muslim. That's
can
right.
by
Right,
doctrine.
Muslim.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
Hmm.
Muslim.
Hmm.
I keep thinking Muslim. For some reason, I thought they were a Muslim Mormon family. That's what kind of threw me off. But
Because Jen studied Mormonism when they first came over, or something like that.
got it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. Maybe Coach Shaw's in the DMs, not too far away, or maybe like a.
True.
I mean, I'm just saying.
True.
Christine comes ready
Coach.
made. Christine comes ready made. Already got the kids out the way. She's of
And
age.
she
She's
already got her
attractive.
own MLM.
Yes.
She come ready.
And you sure? I'm sure Coach Shaw will do a background check this time.
Some way said Christine wanted the baby girl flavor ice cream.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh my god. I gotta try that flavor. Just saying. Okay, so then the next segment is like Janelle making her appointment with Cody. I found that phrasing really odd.
That to me, I just said that I only want to see him when absolutely necessary. So we're gonna block out
Mm.
these. We're gonna block out these 32 minutes to deal with him, and then I'm gonna go about my business.
Oh, Jesus. Guys, if you're in the chat, please give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. I don't know. I thought it was weird. I thought she was holding back. I love that she admitted because I suspected this a lot. She swept a lot of things under the rug. She would go along to get along. She would never settle or resolve an issue that was bothering her. She would just
Mm-hmm.
tuck it away and move along. And so now she's gotten to that point where there's no more room to tuck away anything.
right. She basically what's happened with Janelle. She's reached her breaking point with the relationship. Because she keeps saying that she misses Cody. She was like she miss. I think what it is now, she's moved on emotionally,
Mm-hmm.
but now she just misses her friend. That's really she because they she says that we're really good friends. I'm like, oof,
Mm-hmm.
oof. Yeah, you moved on. You moved
Yeah.
on. You got the forensic accountant involved, and you trying to recoup your losses because she brought up the lack of assets again. And when he said like you have assets, she just looked at him like, yep, it's done.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Because
like,
he
what do you
running
mean I
that
have
same
access?
old scam on her. He,
Exactly.
she's like, I feel bad for her. And I think the reason why she decided to stay calm this time is because she knows she needs to recoup some of her assets.
That's all it is, for sure. 1000%.
Hmm. But I loved it when she said, I think I want to stay separated. And he was struck dumb. He was like, wait, what? I thought we was coming in here to just,
Kumbaya.
yeah, like he couldn't tell her body language when he first came into the restaurant. Yeah, we back at the beans and salsa place, y'all. And back in their little private room where they do all of the sister wives filming. And he came in and he's like, hey, how you doing? As if he hasn't talked to her in 6 weeks. 6 weeks. He ain't
Mhm.
said nothing to his kids since her birthday at the beginning of February. He ain't said nothing to Savannah for Christmas. Um, let's not even get started on the boys because that is a whole argument unto itself. And he just comes in there like la di da di da di da. So, like, what are we doing with the family account? Like nothing, nothing. And he wants a hug from her. Her body language is real closed off. Her hands are in a protective mode. Her face doesn't even look happy.
Mm-mm.
And this is all going over his head. All.
And I like the fact that she brought the conversation about he had with Christine. Like she's like, I'm flabbergasted how he's shocked that Christine wanted to leave him. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
paraphrasing. She's like, where was he? She was like, where was he?
I love it when she said he's going to need to stop bringing up this divorce and compartmentalize and focus on one wife at a time. I was
She
like,
said, what she said was be a man.
ooh.
No, she said, nut up. Mhm.
Oh my god. It was he even said himself it was 6 months since Christine left him, right? And he's still going on about it. But yet in one breath he says, I'm not a safe place for you to have a conversation with or something like that. But then is going on and trying to blame Christine and COVID. When he said COVID, Janelle shut him down. She said, I'm gonna need you to stop talking about COVID. Unbelievable. Yes, Ryan, Cody did keep interrupting her. But you notice that every time he interrupted her, it was to divert the conversation or to
Right.
conflate the conversation. It was very weird. He was very manipulative or trying to be in
He was
that
trying to be.
conversation.
And she wasn't. Janelle's at the point, I'm not having it.
Mm-hmm. Cody icing out Janelle's kids with the nails in the coffin. If he kept a relationship with them, she would have never left. Yep. He has no self awareness. Nope. Nope. I could never have a marriage without intimacy the way Janelle prefers. But you see, she's always said that Cody is her best friend.
Right.
And that's always been weird to me because I know that married people can be best friends, but she's never said anything other than best friend unless somebody called her out on it. And I feel like he sees her as a someone else that he could use, but she sees
Mm-hmm.
him as a best friend because she's always talking about their conversations that they have together. And I'm just wondering, what level of conversation can you have with somebody who's so narcissistic and borderline void rage, or um mentally vacated? I don't know. He just doesn't seem like a normal human being to me. He just doesn't.
I think with him, I think they've been together so long that she it's like that we all have that best friend. Like we all have that best friend, most of us do, where you've been friends for so long that you kind of
Mhm,
overlook some things that you wouldn't with other people. And I think, but
mhm,
I think in their relationship, it's compounded by the fact that they're married and share children. Now, that being said, what's
mhm,
happened is the friendship glasses are coming off, and she's like, okay, this man, my best friend, insulted my kids, ignoring my kids for Robin. That's a no go for me. Now she's I think she's finally understanding that he's extremely disrespectful of her, like
mhm.
to the point of that where she can't ignore it anymore. And we've all gotten to that point with friends to where we let things slide until like they get to that one point. It's like, okay, hold up, now I'm gonna have to go in on you. You can't do that, and that's where she is now.
But I think the only thing that snapped her into reality is the fact of her assets or lack thereof.
I agree.
And the thing is that she counseled Christine a year ago on her exit strategy, but she was so in on this whole polygamy thing that
Yes,
she didn't do the same for herself.
she like remember we talked about this last time. She was the one who was started with the whole we need to save the family, we can still save the family. She was still in that mode, and
Mhm.
I give her grace on that because like no one wants to lose their family, and all that stuff. But I think what's another thing that snapped her a little bit is when she realized Christine was actually leaving.
Mhm.
Like when Christine made the choice that she's finally leaving, Janelle, it finally clicked with Janelle. There's no saving this. Because think about it. If Christine leaves her, she's by herself. All she has is all she would quote unquote have is Robin and Mary. And who wants that? I'm just saying. Because
Yeah.
you always know it's gonna be three against one. At least
Yeah.
with Christine,
Yeah.
at least with Christine, it was a more of a fair fight. But
Mhm.
she understood what she was gonna be left with. She thought, hold up. And like I said, she started going back through them them receipts. Like, I don't have anything. This is
And
not
what
this.
I do have is tied up with numbnuts
Yes,
who have no intention of moving forward with the original plan.
right. And then
Mhm.
she's realizing now that there's an extremely high chance that they're gonna default on that property and lose everything.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's where she is.
Yep.
And she's like, I can't. She's like, I'm too. Like she said that I'm a smart woman. She's understanding like she's too smart of a woman to have been trapped in this mess, and she's gonna do what she has to do to get out of that mess.
Brian says he thinks he can charm and manipulate his um, way out of situations. And then Tracy says he's oblivious about the actual issues. He thinks it's all about his pecs and six pack. Oh, please. Yes. These two comments, yes. When he said that mess about his physique, it confirmed to me he came in on a roid rage for Christmas. I'm sorry, Jamal. I know I've been asking you and asking you and asking you about this. He can't be for real. He can't be
I,
for real.
he lives in the land of delusion, and
Laced with roid rage. I'm sorry. He's beyond dumb. Cody always been like this or gotten worse has Cody always been like this or gotten worse over time? I only started watching this show last season. Okay, when this show first started, he came across as a happy-go-lucky buffoon.
yes,
But as the years went on and the pressure started building, and money was the thing that broke this family apart. Money and one particular relationship
He was the like when
because
he first started. He was the likable idiot. Because you
I,
would look at him, you would look at him like you're dumb. Like you really like he was all like positivity and like this is our family and we're gonna show you how it is. And
mhm,
over the problem is over. They were fine. They were fine until Robin came into the picture.
mhm,
And what happened was Robin added a layer of pressure, a
mhm,
layer of expectations. Because what happened was she came in under dubious circumstances. Let's call it a thing. Then she came in with a whole lot of debt,
mhm,
which became the family's debt.
mhm,
So basically, the easiest way I can put this is when you add to a family, you're hoping that the person adds something. You hope the person becomes an asset. When that person is coming in with only liability, and then the rest of the family is expected to like resolve said liability, it breeds resentment. So Robin came into
mhm,
the picture with the other ladies resenting them, and you
mhm.
can't tell me otherwise.
Yep. Someway says, doesn't Nathan have an available spot since Janelle still wants to be a sister wife? Um, Look, she have enough problems on her own trying to find out where her money went. Now she got to try and figure out which eye is going in which direction with Nathan. Don't do that to her, Sunway. Just don't. Mm-mm. That's too much for Janelle right now. And besides, we want to get her a nice cat daddy. Mm. Janelle thought she had more time for an exit strategy. Cody messing with her kids accelerated her plans. Cause she always used to say that he was a great dad, didn't she?
E- yes.
Christine wavered on that because I think she had the most medical issues with her children,
Mhm.
but Janelle always used to compliment him on being a dad. Robin doesn't like Janelle's kids. No, she don't. No, she don't. Especially Hunter. She's had a hard on for Hunter from the begin. She has. Tracy says, I like the family as a whole from the beginning. I like the different perspectives and personalities. Even Cody. Now I can't stand him. His ego, selfishness, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, Tracy. How you know what I be thinking? From the beginning, I have watched the show and I've always wanted to know, how is this possible? And these the first three women, they seemed happy with what they had. Then they brought in the beggar, Robin,
Mhm.
the homeless, jobless, in debt beggar, with her three strays. Um, and they took her in like a charity case. And then she flipped the script. And it's just like, be careful of what you bring into your house, ladies and gentlemen. Be very careful. Okay.
But the thing is, the Robin wouldn't have been so bad. Here's the thing: you can come into a situation with baggage, fine, whatever. You can come in the family with some debt, okay, fine, whatever. But when you aren't actively working, because here's what I think happened. What happened is that she like you've always said that she was looking for someone to take care of her first and foremost, someone who could take care of her and her kids, and that's why she wanted plural family because not only did
Mhm.
she have a man to help take care of her, she was sure that the other three ladies were contributing in some way as well, which they were. So
Mhm.
she picked a perfect patsy to latch onto because
Mhm.
now he even got them to pay off her debt, get her credit up, and she living better than everybody. That's all it really
Okay,
was.
we have to address FM. Thank you, FM. I appreciate you, love. And glad you can make the live today. I chat with FM all the time in the comments. She's so cute. Um, okay, so FM wants to know how the F did this episode get me to feel semi bad for Robin? This episode was barely tolerable because she had like 30 seconds in it. And how
Right.
you feeling semi bad for her? How so? Why? Explain that.
I need to know too.
Cause the 30 seconds she was on there, I was like, get out of here. I but there's no feeling bad for Robin. No.
No, and are the other ladies culpable as well
Mhm.
for figuring it
Mhm.
out too late? Yes, y'all have some blame to this too. Sorry, you're not skating by this unscathed. And I'm looking more at Janelle than anyone else. Because like she said, she's a smart woman, which she is. But I go back to the fact that for some reason she was desperately trying to hold on to this family when it was completely falling apart around her, and she didn't wake up out of the delusion until Christine just made the firm decision, I'm gone.
Well, FM explains herself. She said, Scud Bucket Cody talking about how he wishes he could just leave everything and start over, changing his name. I could not believe he even would suggest leaving Robin. He's not gonna stay with a broke bitch that ain't making no money.
I
Cody
mean,
Cody's the original like succubus. Like he needs somebody to be making money for him because obviously he doesn't.
but he's always handling business late at night. And I'm like, sir,
He
are
sounds
you
like
a
a
pimp?
pimp when he
Right.
said,
Thank you. That's not
"Oh
I'm
my
like, are you a pimp?
god, he just sounds so stupid." What season did Robin came in? Season 1. This bitch been there since season 1. Because the whole show started by adding the fourth wife. So we were there during the courting when she was five 5 hours away or something like that. 100% agree with Robin adding a layer of pressure now to with all of the focus being on her. I think it's more on her possessions than on her. And to see if she ever actually sheds any liquid out of her tear ducts for the amount of crying that she does. Highly recommend rewatching season 1. It really was eye opening. I've tried to rewatch. He's just such a clown show. Oh my god. Um, FM, did she come in later in the first season? I think I can't remember, but she was there for most of that first season. It's too expensive to have a Robin in the family. It is because she makes all withdrawals and no deposits.
And that's the problem. Like I said, she came in with liabilities. Fine, you can do that. We all
Mhm.
have a past. When you're older with kids, you come with baggage, no problem. But when you come in with absolutely zero assets, I'm including the ability to earn money.
Mhm.
And here's the whole thing: you said you were working your finger to the bone to support you and your kids. You struggled. Cool. You saw this family latched on to Cody and decided, okay, I can relax now. And that's what she did. Because I'm gonna point this out in the episode.
Mhm.
Mary was talking about how the family had tried many businesses over the years. And Mary brought up Sister Wives Closet. And she said, Robin really should have been in charge of that. I'm like, well, here we go with Mary.
Right, but Robin doesn't have the skills. She doesn't have the skill set. It was a bad idea to begin with. It was executed horribly. And then she wanted everybody else to do the work. That's why she wanted the sister wives to be in there so that she could sit
Mm-hmm.
back and be the CEO and have the minions run it. Don't you remember what Gwendolyn said? Robin have her kids running that.
But hasn't
And
been
maybe
updated.
that's why the website don't work.
Oh, right.
Um, hold on a second. Oh my god, come on. Sorry, y'all. I'm just booting up a camera in my house. I need to see something real quick. Close. Okay.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. Because now with Mary like chiming in,
Mhm.
it gives me more context. Like, okay, so you really do understand what's going on here. You understand what's the
Mary
point
ain't
here.
stupid. Mary understands, but I think Mary has been trying to hedge her bets in the hopes that Cody will look at her again. And she's been semi believing what Robin has been telling her. And maybe
Hmm.
even thinking that Robin was been putting in a good word for her or something when she hasn't.
Right.
So, but now all bets are off. She's heard what all sides have said. Thank God for separate filming of tell-alls, because I think that's the
Mhm.
only reason why any of this has come out, to really get Mary on a different path. FM says Cody could have solved all this by just calling up his kids with Janelle, who obviously have love for him, and is so sad to watch how this overly inflated ego continues to hold everyone back. Yup. 100% valid comments on Hobo Robin. Oh Lord. Um, Tracy, yes, it is. Oh, FM says she didn't even have a hobo stick with no items, as she brought nada to the table but debt, children to be responsible for, etc. Yep.
And here's the thing:
Um.
we have to
Mm-hmm.
remember with Robin
Thank
as well.
you.
And I don't mean this ugly, but it's a lot different. Like when you have a family who the women were already pre-established, they were already there, right? And they had already had their children together.
Mm-hmm.
So to them, they are the family unit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you bring in with someone like Robin, who had the divorce, who had the financial issues, who came in with so much. All all she did was add to their plate, right?
Mm-hmm.
She
Mm-hmm.
added to their plate, but she never added an additional plate herself to help carry some of that load. It all
Mm-hmm.
fell on everyone else. So when you have that one person who comes in without, like the chat is saying, with absolutely nothing, it's like, why are you here? We were better off without you. And in their mind, Robin is the reason why the family isn't further along than they are, and to a degree, it's the truth. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you can't add someone. I'll put it this way: would you allow a roommate to move in with you who had kids and wasn't working?
I don't do roommates.
I'm just saying, like, if you have someone like, oh, can I move in? Like, you have a like you have the room.
No.
Can I move in with you? Okay,
You know
so
my motto. I could be like brocade all by myself. I'm not bringing on extra dead weight.
and that's what happened with Robin, and that's how the ladies are feeling. They're not
Mm-hmm.
saying it flat out. They choose to focus on like Robin and her relationship with Cody, but I'm waiting to see if they ever bring up the financial strain that she's put on the family. So let's be honest, she came in putting in financial strain on the family, which of course causes resentment with anyone. And then let's fast forward to the McMansion,
Mm-hmm.
which is the reason they really can't pay off Coyote Pass like they should,
Yep.
which has caused more financial strain, especially on
Mm-hmm.
Janelle.
Yep. Yep. Ryan says, has the fan base always hated Robin, or did she earn that hatred over time? I think it over time, as we saw, like the like, you peel back the onion and you get to the stink. Um, I think that's what has happened with Robin over time. I don't think anyone hated her at the beginning. But she never really I think everybody was just questioning, like, why didn't she merge with the rest of the family? And I think her inconsistencies, especially the lies that she told season 1 about the dress and the kiss, um, that hurt Christine the most. And I think everyone loved Christine because she looked like she was the mama bear. So that might have been the first, like, black mark against Robin, because she
Right.
came in shady, broke and shady. Um, Cody trying to bail on the kids with Robin now too, but she's a fool and terrible person to be okay with how he's treated his other kids and then expected the same not to happen to her cuz she thought her puss was special. She thought it was special. But okay, maybe Robin does OnlyFans now to bring in some cat. Ain't nobody looking at that. She probably got her children up there, but not her. I don't know. Child. A broke pimp at that. Hey Cheryl, this bitch been there since season one. Thank you. Yes. Yes, she been there since season one. Annoying. Um, I still am scared at the thought of Cody and Janelle's physical relationship. Gross heating, gross heating talk. Cody talk about how hot he thinks Janelle is for him. That was awkward for me. That whole situation about liking his physique, that was awkward for me. And I like she stopped eating at one point.
And the
I was just
confessional,
like,
but the confessional took me out when she said, "There's more to a marriage than a physical." I'm like, "Oops, it's okay, Janelle. We understand. We got you."
it was like she was physically repulsed by his conversation. I was like, wow. And he wasn't even seeing it. Child. It's been uncomfortable to watch from the pilot on. Oh, I hope Mary's B&B income doesn't go into the family account. No, it won't, because Cody, with the backing of Robin, would not help financially to buy that B&B. She had to go and get her own loan privately in order to get that. The family refused to help her. So ergo, any money derived from profits from the B&B go directly to Mary.
Yep.
And Mary's making bank because you heard her say how she want to put on a 2-car garage and a commercial
Right.
kitchen, neither of which are cheap.
Okay, she had me a commercial kitchen. Like, hold up, commercial kitchen. That's
Because she
cool.
does
Because
events there. That's the only thing she can do there is events.
and commercial kitchens are state of the art appliances generally. From
Yeah,
my experience, from what I've seen.
for mass production, and it can't be a small little thing. She's got to have a big
No.
area.
Right.
So you got to get permits for that. She's got to build out electrical, plumbing, sewage, like, and the equipment itself. And what who that's got to get passed by the city for food service. It's got to get that, and staffing.
Mm-hmm.
She going all out.
And you know what else she's doing? What else she's doing is that she's setting up this space to be rented out to people who want to cater events out of her space. Brilliant move.
But she's already doing events there because you saw all
I
the
know,
stuff that was in the
but no,
carriage house.
right. But now she can. Now she with state of the art like commercial. You could actually people could actually rent out. You could actually rent out her that kitchen that space and say, okay, we charge this much per day. Extra
See,
income.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't rent out
Mm.
that kitchen. I would have my own staff in there and I'd be charging you for the catering. That's where you make your
Oh,
money.
so basically what you would add Mary's B&B and catering basically.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. Better than my idea.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. I got you.
Because if you get in the certificates, just put your own people in there, get your own chef, sous chef, commies, runners. You could do hire in for the wait staff.
Right.
But if you're gonna take all of the risks of keeping all your permits up and your certificates up for that kitchen, I would just have my own staff in there, and you buy your own stuff to make your own menus. Easy enough. You already got the liability. You make more money that way.
Makes sense.
Um, Robin wouldn't even allow the other kids to eat from her fridge. That's true. She brought absolutely nothing to the family. You're right. All withdrawals and no deposits. Not one. Also disgusted at McKelty. Also still scared from the K ages of her giving birth amongst Wendy's wrappers. Wait, what? She gave birth with she had Wendy's while she was giving birth? Oh, I'm
I know she.
hungry now.
I know she had a baby at home, right? She was the one with the
Yeah.
baby at home. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
With Robin on the phone. Okay.
Wasn't that the was that the first or no, that was Avalon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. Comments. Cody shares with his bros is nasty too. Oh yeah, the man trips. Those whatever. I just can't with him. He's just such a show pig. Talking about how awesome it is to just go to another wife if you're not getting along with another. Yeah, it, again, I do not understand this, but I guess it makes sense for them. But I personally have spent 18 seasons watching this bullshit trying to figure out how these women put up with that. And still don't have an answer.
Here's what, like I said, I go back to this. They really didn't stay together for Cody. They stayed together for the actual family.
True.
Well, no, let me put it this way: Mary, Christine, and Janelle stayed together for the family. Robin stayed for the financial gain, so because she didn't want to work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. How about Cody's comment on how he gives attention to young children, but not as an adult, as adults? He don't even speak to them. He's the one that's not acting like an adult. But it also confirms that Robin knows this as well, and that's why her adult children act so juvenile, and why it's very cringing for me to watch her kids. It's ridiculous. But it also showcases the double standard because he was over at Janelle house when she had a house telling her your boys need to get out. Bye-bye. They're 18. Bye-bye. But yet you got 20 something year olds living in the McMansion, but it's okay for them to stay there because they still sucking on a passy or whatever. Because Heidi truly feels like they're grooming the oldest girl for him. That would make me hurl. I can't even like think on that. I I don't know. I don't know. Um Erica says, I think Mary's mother wanted her to stay with Cody no matter what. She feels obligated to keep her mom's wishes. Well, mom has passed. Rest in peace, mom. But it's been a year. Turn that cushion around with the picture of you and your mama on it and run, Mary. Run. Oh. Sunway. And Mary saying, I have to tell Cody and Robin that I'm moving my clothing business up to the B&B and I'm not going to be in Flagstaff much no more. But Cody is not going to care, but Robin's going to be the only one that cares. Why? Why is she the only one that cares, Mary? It's not cuz she like you. She liked what you deposit into the family account and your
Right.
contribution to the McMansion. Oh, so wake up, Mary. FM. Shame on me for ever feeling bad for Robin. Thanks y'all for keeping me. Oh, glad that we can help. Glad that we can help. We do not have pity for Robin whatsoever. What you reap, you shall sow.
Here's the thing.
Um,
I have no pity for Robin. I'm not gonna pity you when you live in better than everybody else and you contribute nothing.
mm-hmm. Cannot wait for the scenes of the kids saying Robin can have him, that they don't need the daddy anymore because they're grown. Yep. I want to see the full context of that because
Right.
the editing of this show in particular is very deceiving. Tracy says, in my opinion, Robin earned that hatred 100% at Ryan. She came in so submissive and wanting a great relationship, but it was all a front. The lies. Oof. Said in that Candy Burris voice. The lies. Yes, can't wait for them to bring up the financial aspects as well. Janelle has the cred more than anyone in the family, and to see how she and Savannah have ended up now, it's not fair. It's not fair.
Well, like I said, this is what happens when you put the needs of others before yourself. And that's what Janelle did, because she
Mhm.
sacrificed so much to try to keep that family together, and it bit her in the
Mhm.
behind big time.
Yeah.
Never,
Yeah.
never, never put someone first when they will never do the same for you.
Yeah.
Cody never did it. Robin never did it.
Mhm. And Tracy said there's a big difference between new puss and special puss. That's all. Very true. Very true. I have an appointment with Cody. Needing to have an appointment with your own husband. It's odd. But I guess that's where she's compartmentalized him now.
Right.
Cody's reaction to Janelle addressing how he didn't even call Savannah on Christmas. Like, he doesn't get it. He didn't think that was a biggie.
He doesn't. I'm gonna say it like this. He doesn't get it because it's Janelle's child. If it was Robin's child, he would definitely get it. And yeah, I said it. It's just, we can all put it out there now. It's just the truth. They all know he has favorites.
When she called him out, when he was saying, we all know that the two little ones were never fully accepted by the family, and Janelle was like, I'm gonna need you to stop right there, because it's shit like that people are saying is very dangerous. Again, stop rolling these tropes that Robin
Hmm.
is drilling into your empty head, Cody.
Right.
Leave that victimization over at the McMansion where it belongs. Y'all can sit and stew in that all day long, but don't bring it out into the open to the
Hmm.
children that you are actually victimizing. And then expect their mama to sit there and go, okay, not Janelle.
Nope.
Did you guys see the preview for the new season of Family Chantel? Yes, we did. Well, I did.
I haven't watched it yet, but I saw on Instagram when somebody posted the photo with Pedro's face blacked out. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Lydia sent a box from the DR with a black coffin in it to the Family Chantel. Hey, Mama Karen, take it right outside and burn it.
Okay, I gotta watch. I gotta watch the trailer now.
Hot mess. Hot mess. Um, hey Steven. Cody doing that thing where he expects the children to reach out to him. Annoying. Be a man. Hey you two. Hey that girl. Um, oh, hello from the bushes. Welcome from the bushes. Tracy says, I agree, Debbie. Mary is better off keeping the dollars in the business. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, you can make a shitload of money on food and beverage if you have a chef that knows how to budget really well. You have distributors who will give you good pricing, and then you know how to make cost effective menus. And then your F&B person knows, your catering manager knows how to sell. Yep, you can do a lot. What's your order at Wendy's? I like the baked potato. I like the cup of chili with extra cheese and sour cream, and then I put it on top of the potato. Um, with a side of like a 6-piece nuggets.
Junior bacon cheeseburgers all the way. That's.
No, no,
Mhm.
I'm really weird with Wendy's. That's the only thing I eat: baked potato, sour cream, cheese, chili, side of nuggets. Damn, I'm hungry. Why am I thinking Popeyes today? Oh God. Okay, so sorry, but Cody ain't sexy. No, you ain't. Mm-mm. I feel like it became about finances and being trapped. Yep, yep. Facts. Okay. I try to give y'all facts, at least the way how I see them. All my opinion. All my opinion. So don't listen to me too much. Um, okay, so Stephen said, now that's the understatement of the day. Eee! Okay, let's see. Okay, FM says, wish Robin's older kids had their own channels or participated more in the show. Not that we need their input to really understand the situation here. They're not allowed to talk. They probably only have a
Right.
small allowance. Like, no, mm-mm. Remember, she got to keep them like babies so that they have a place to live. Cannot stand her two younger children. I know that's mean to say because they're kids, but no thank you. And please stop allowing your child to have a pacifier when they're clearly way too old. Don't forget, y'all, this is still February of 2022.
Mm-hmm.
So we're seeing footage from them way back. Um, but she's still really old for a passy. Oh, God, never mind. I don't have no kids. I can't comment. Um, but I I don't like watching interactions with her older children. Like the earring thing kind of creeped me out. And then when they did a confessional with the two youngest ones, there's something about that little girl that also sends up little flags for me, and I don't know why. Maybe I feel she's just a little too womanish. I don't know. I don't know. But whatever. Tracy, I don't want to believe the grooming theory, but I'm afraid that's got some strong possibilities there. I feel the same way, Tracy. I I don't want that to be true, so therefore I don't want to think about it. I see you both with your fresh looking. Ah, thank you. We both got haircuts. We needed to like shit shower and shave, and just
Right.
come in here looking fresh. Um, Team Chanel from day one. Yep. Um, I think Cody is just such an unlikable person in general that I, for a moment, lost my senses and started to feel bad for his wife. That dude is so lucky that he trapped those women when they were young.
That's the truth.
Oh my
Well,
God.
he trapped three while they were young. The other one just she scoped him out.
Yeah, she did scope. She did her research and scoped him out. Anybody else catch that comment he made to his bros about how any real strong men have more than one wife or female partner? Yeah, that all of that bullshit was from the manosphere, and that's what it is. Just bullshit. Cody trying to justify a false sense of He-Man woman hater club. That's what that looked like. He-Man woman hater club. Where's that? That's from the Little Rascals. God, how old am I? Jesus. Um, why is Scott there though? And Pedro, getting in a fight. Child, I hope that Pedro was using leverage and that he actually gets Scott up off the floor and slams him. I was hoping for that. Let's see. Family Chantel looks hilarious. Yes, it does, and we'll be watching. I hope you can join us for it. And Scott from Love in Paradise is on the new season of the fun. Yeah, yeah. Well, he needs a paycheck. Dave's Double. Oh, Tracy likes the Dave's Double. Is that the one that you like?
No, that's a dream bacon cheeseburger.
Ah, okay. Everyone, please don't forget. Oh, yes, please. Thank you, FM. Nuggets and Frosty for me, please. Oh my God. I don't do Frosties from anybody, like not from McDonald's or Wendy's or anybody. Yes, the ear piercing was weird. It was. I'm hungry now. Yup, I'm super hungry. Ryan, Scott is best friend with Pedro. He is? I thought he was friends with Alejandro.
That's what he said.
Ah, remember when the Junior Baker cheeseburger was 99 cents?
Yes,
How much is it now? $6?
let's do something.
Oh my God. Anything else in this episode? What y'all think about Mary's friend Jen?
I mean,
Is
Jen
she
seems
enough to
cool.
make Mary interesting?
Mm, how can I put it? I'm gonna say I think so because Mary seems way more fun.
Um, okay. Um, what else happened on here? What else happened on this episode? Anything else happen?
For me, I think that was it.
Mm, okay, so let's hope for the next episode to be a little bit better. Um, but yeah, the only reason why I think that the way how it started off for me, I didn't really care. But as we got into the appointment,
Mm-hmm.
I was in with minor disruptions for Mary. But yeah, I was into the appointment. It was thought provoking and revolting at the same time. I really want Popeyes. Damn it. Do I have money? Okay.
So crazy.
Is it bad that I don't use a card at Popeyes? I only do
No,
cash.
no.
Oh my God. All right, y'all. Join us in a couple of minutes where we're going to do Whitney. Um, My Big Fat Fabulous Life. I don't know why I have the hardest time remembering the name of that stupid show.
Because her life is
Um,
not fabulous. Next.
oh
I mean, the
my
title is.
God.
The title is a lie. So
Oh my God. It's a 3-minute walk for you. It's like about a 5 to 10 minute drive for me, depending on traffic. But yeah. Oh, I think yeah. After, I'll do it in honor of Whitney. I'll do it in honor of Whitney, and I'll get Popeyes after this. An early dinner. I'm gonna have a senior citizen dinner of Popeyes. Oh yes. Okay. All right. Oh wait, hold on. I do wish Janelle stayed strong and not given into his BS. Leave his ass. I do too. I do too. Why is Charles Proctor on the family? Chantel. Who's Charles Proctor? Who did? Um. Okay. Janelle is walking a very fine line because she wants her money and she's got to find a way out. She's got to find a way out. Yeah, I'm gonna blame all them calories on Whitney. I'm gonna blame. Oh, Dr. Proctor. Oh, wait. Maybe he's doing follow-ups with her sister. Chantel's sister, because remember she had that weight loss surgery in Mexico and really don't look like she lost much weight. So maybe they're doing a follow up with him. So glad I caught this live. It's been a while. Love y'all breakdowns of these shows. Oh, thank you, that girl. We really appreciate it. Love to have you in here. Janelle is sure stuck herself between a rock and a hard place financially. Yep, but
right.
I feel she's gonna find a way out. I feel. She has to. We have to send all of our good juju towards Janelle because she doesn't deserve destitution. She doesn't. Um, all right, y'all, give us a couple of minutes. We'll be right back to talk about Whitney and her crew. All right, y'all. Until next time, Jamal.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Bye.